The Minister of Defence has named the two servicemen killed in Afghanistan at the weekend. Lance Corporal Jabron Hashmi, who was brought up in Pakistan, is the first British Muslim soldier to die in the campaign.
We moved to Britain when he was 11. Before that, obviously, we were living in Pakistan, and there, every year you had annual parade where you see, soldiers parading and stuff, and he was always very inspired by that. Just being a soldier, it's something you always wanted to do, you know, the traveling and the comradeship and wearing the uniform, yeah.
Thousands of British troops have seen action in Iraq and Afghanistan over the past decade. Although the forces are still predominantly made up of white British recruits, they increasingly draw on a much wider cross-section of British society. There are now more than 400 Muslims serving in the military, enough to warrant their own religious representative, Imam Asim Hafiz, the first ever Muslim chaplain to the British forces.
Britain is a multicultural society, it's a multi-faith society, and it's important that the armed forces reflects the diverse nature of this country. At the moment, because our current conflicts in Islamic countries, it could be more challenging for a Muslim to join the armed forces. But what we also have to understand is that, you know, everybody has a variety of identities that makes them an individual. You know, it could be their faith, it could be their culture, it could be their job. And at different times, on different occasions, one identity might take priority over the other.
Being brought up in Pakistan and then being part of British Armed Forces, he could sort of contribute by bridging the gap. Seeing what's going on in this day and age around us, there's a great aura of misunderstanding, mistrust, fear. And, you know, Jabron felt that sort of having that multiple identity, it puts us in that privileged position where you can sort of eliminate some of that fear by integrating, by engaging.
But Jabron Hashmi wasn't the first Muslim to be willing to risk his life for a British cause. Thousands of Muslims have fought and died on Britain's behalf, a sacrifice that has rarely been acknowledged.